Okay.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yeah, yesterday I was watching the news. They're saying that North Korea, they sent over 200 balloons over to South Korea. They were filled with like garbage and excrement. Yeah, it's not exactly accurate though. They weren't filled with like shitty trash. No, they were filled with Dane Cook's jokes. You know, the metric system never really took off in America. I think I know why. Because, you know, Americans, we need things to be short and sweet, right? Like inch, foot, mile, not millimeter, centimeter, kilometers. Shut up, you damn nerd. You know, having sex is really, whatever. Oh no, jacking off is really sucks, right? It's very unsatisfying even. You know, it's like eating crackers and shit. Whereas having sex with someone else is like very satisfying, you know? It's like hunting a deer and then cooking it and then fucking it. You know, English people, they drive on the wrong side of the road, right? It's crazy. It's like, why do they do that, you know? They speak English, don't they? I think it's because they eat canned beans on toast for breakfast. Yeah, you eat that crap every morning, you're gonna want to drive in that oncoming traffic. Yeah, you know, it's very, having sex is very, whatever, feels really good. And it must be the same for animals, right? And plants too, right? Like when a flower gets pollinated, it's probably like, oh crap, my stem is shaking. Yeah, you know, I've had sex with whatever women from all races. In my opinion, Asian women give the best blowjobs. Yeah, if any woman wants to, whatever, defend the honor of their race, then, you know, you can meet me in the bathroom in the back. Yeah, I was talking to this therapist. I don't think he's very good, you know. I keep telling about my recurring dream, right? Like in my dream, I'm right here doing comedy, and then I look down, I have this like huge boner sticking out, right? It's all embarrassing and shit, so I wake up. And then my therapist, he says that the boner represents what I want most in life. And I was like, oh, you mean stand-up comedy? He's like, no, fuck you. And, you know, there's a new disorder going around called Usher syndrome. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It makes you go blind and deaf. Yeah, it's crazy, you know. I always thought when you got Usher syndrome, it just made you go, there you go. Yeah, Joe Biden, he's old as hell, right? You know, Joe Biden's, he's not even a boomer, do you know that? He's older than a boomer. Yeah, those guys are called doomers. Yeah, Joe Biden sold, when he was a little kid, it was a totally different age. That was the Ice Age. And when Joe Biden says 4 more years, he's not talking about the presidency. He's talking about living. And Joe Biden's so old, ghosts are scared of him. And most people don't know, but Joe Biden technically wasn't born in America. No, he was born on the Mayflower on the way over. I was eating pizza the other day, but kind of depressing eating pizza by yourself, right? It's like eating cake or getting drunk by yourself. Basically, my last birthday. And, you know, Hitler was a vegetarian. Yeah, I knew vegetarians were evil. They're all like, I haven't eaten meat in 2 years. Let's persecute someone! Yeah, one of my Jewish friends, Jenna the Jewish princess, we call her. Yeah, she's a staunch supporter of Netanyahu, the IDF, all that, you know. And I get the point that Jenna makes when she's talking about all that stuff, you know. But when I hear this side of the Palestinians, I become torn, right? Like, which side should I take? Should I take the side of the Palestinians? Or should I choose Jenna's side? Yeah, the rapper Macklemore came out with a pro-Palestine song a couple of weeks back called Heinz Hall, you know. Most people who aren't paying attention to the war, they don't know anything about Heinz' story, you know. Me, I'm Generation X, right? So I know everything about whatever, Heinz Rajah. One thing I don't know about Generation X though is, who the fuck is Macklemore? Yeah, that's past Cinco de Mayo. Oh, I had a good old time. I got super drunk. And then I was like, oh, it's Cinco de Mayo today? Yeah, taking a piss when you got a hard on is freaking hard, right? You know, if you're outside, it doesn't really matter, but if you're like aiming at a target as small as a toilet, it's like playing skee-ball with your dick. I was watching this Bigfoot show the other day. It struck me as how dedicated these Bigfoot hunters were. Yeah, they're so devoted to something that might not even be real. Like comedians in their careers. I love this last joke. You know, comedians will always tell you 2 things, right? They'll always tell you when they just got booked on a show, and they'll always tell you when they just had sex. It's a bit juvenile, right? Like myself, I haven't been booked on a show in over a month. But I did get laid last week, so hooah! My name's Iwanu, I'm out of here. Thank you.
Someone tell me why Ewan and I look like we're dressed for family picture day. Mother and daughter, or father and daughter right now. In the whole